Greetings. Shalom. Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings to you all. Just know this. The utterance from these lips are the words that he put in this mouth. You joined me or you've met me here at Let's Bond Together. Let's bond together. God says, let's bond together. When? Now. Like any good father would want his children to gather around, to bond with him, bond with each other, to be in one accord in peace and harmony. That being so, God says, let. Okay, still in that let word. When Moses was instructed to go to Pharaoh and tell him to let my people go. Now, there, God was giving a directive to Moses to go tell Pharaoh to let his people go. Now, he gave Moses those instructions, tell him to let my people go 8 times. Okay? And so 8 times God told Moses to deliver this message. And 8 times Moses went there. So when we're reading these events, now I don't like to say stories because these are events. These are occurrences, real occurrences. So when you're reading these occurrences, you read them each time when God tells Moses, and then when Moses tells that dude, Pharaoh. So when he's telling him and we're reading the events, we're reading it 8 and 8, 16 times. Okay? But also within earshot, the chattering. When Moses received the instructions, you had Aaron there and his sister and other folks, word of mouth was how things got around. We didn't have, internet and radio and TV and things like that. So that's how things got around. So when Moses was told to go tell Pharaoh to let my people go, the folks in the neighborhood, they heard it too. It's like, what? What did God tell Moses? Oh, he said, go tell Pharaoh to let his people go. And so this chattered among God's people. So it was repeated several times, so the word got around. So they heard it more than 16 times. You see, they heard it and then when Moses went to go tell him, and then when he got finished telling him, he came back home, then like, what'd you tell him, Moses? What did you tell him? Well, I told him what God said. God said, let my people go. So there was a lot of conversation about this. Now, I notice whenever when I'm listening to a sermon, from the pulpit, or I'm listening to television or something like that, or a movie, they'll emphasize the portion of let my people go. Okay? He said, let my people go so they can worship me. So that means not only was God sending a message through Moses to Pharaoh, but he was also sending a message to Moses to the people, giving them instructions that when Pharaoh lets you go, because he's going to let you go, what you supposed to do? Now you're supposed to freely worship me. God says, let's bond together. When? Now. Education provided by Kazuri for Life. All together, we make a formidable team. It's a global health initiative.
Thank you, my dear.